is our second SIGVE Connected Hour, and this is our Halloween Sim Crawl. We are going to be visiting 7 spooky locations tonight. You may want to return and spend more time at your convenience to these locations. Our first visit is to Front Range, the official Second Life of the Games-Based Learning MOOC, which is a faculty challenge grant project for the Colorado Community College System. It will also be the location for the Virtual Worlds and Games Unsymposium, which will be held on November 2nd and November 3rd. And we have Vasily, who's going to show us around this evening in place of our good friend Kay Novak. And Vasily, take it away.
Hello, usually with, my name is Blue Balco, but Vasily too. And we're here at Front Range. We handle, as was said, with the Colorado State University grant sim, and we do the educational portion online, where we hold lots of online sessions regarding different educational faculties. One of them is the De los Mortes, one that we'll be having next week also, doing with the Day of the Dead with Kayvon, who can't join us right now, but she'll be here in spirit. Also, they mentioned we have the Unsymposium here, where November's, the first week of November, and the theme is pirates, ninjas, and zombies, and it's a very loose, very casual seminar where for Friday and Saturday we'll be talking about education. We have lots of good speakers, and it will be here on Front Range, and we've just been using Front Range for a lot of e-learning and web-based learning and that interaction type process. And we've been building different sets and locations that we can really submerge our learners into the curriculum, into what they're learning. So the building behind me is the now defunct Tesla house, which we've remodeled and reworked to the Halloween for the zombie HQ. And we've been using this place also for the Games MOOC and the game-based learning MOOC, where we've been holding sessions asynchronously and synchronously on both the portal site of Shivtal and for here as well, and also tweet chats online at the Dino for SIGVE. And we've been really trying to gamify and teach what that really means in education, and how are we going to really embrace our learners with our new theme with badges, and really working ourselves up with MMOs as well, multi-massive online RPGs, where we've been using WoW and World of Warcraft and Terra to help teach. And I know it's a strange concept, but you can teach with MMOs. So we're really happy to be here. Back to you, Mr. Spiff.
All right. Thanks so much, Vasily. Our next stop is going to be a place where it is near and dear to my heart, and that is the Virtual Pioneers. And the Virtual Pioneers are a group who explore Second Life to learn about history and cultures. The group meets every other Sunday night at 5:30 p.m. Second Life time. Our good friend Serena, of course, is here to tell you about the Pioneers Halloween treat. Take it away, Serena.
Hi, Spiff and everybody. I'm just teleporting over to the Virtual Pioneer building. I was having a great time riding my bicycle built for 5 on Front Range. And now here I am rezzing at Virtual Pioneer. And Spiff said that I have a script, but I don't know it, so I'll just wing it here.
Your script is to talk about the Virtual Pioneers.
Okay, I can
You've
do
got
that.
5 minutes, yeah.
Ooh, 5 minutes. You know me, I can talk. So things are just rezzing in here for me. This is our Virtual Pioneer space. And I always say Halloween is hard on Second Life. There's a lot of lag, but everybody's welcome to come in through our little pumpkin door entrance into our building. And there are 3 pumpkins hidden inside full of prizes. Some fabulous prizes here for you. So come on in, everybody. Lori's going to race me in. The Virtual Pioneers are a group of educators who explore Second Life to learn about history and cultures and to have some fun. We have some great tours every other Sunday night. And then on the opposite Sunday nights, we have a greet and meet that Spiff runs, and it's just a time to sit around with colleagues and chat. So there are 3 hidden pumpkins as you go around looking for them. You'll get some great prizes. There's a couple downstairs and one upstairs. This is our building where we have our meetings. And it's not usually quite so spooky, but it is a beautiful designed building that was donated to the Virtual Pioneers. I'm just trying to give you a little picture of it that we just love. Yeah, Lori, there's some wrong pumpkins too, very tricky. And if you come this way with me, past the ghost, and come upstairs for a sec while people are looking for their pumpkins. One of the things that we have here that is a great resource for people is we have some wonderful free historical clothing. Oh, good job, Lori. And so up here, not quite rezzed yet, but these are some wonderful designer outfits for people. A lot of the tours that we go on, people like to go in period clothing. So these are up here. And these have been donated to us by some of the finest designers in Second Life. So that's a real nice thing that we have going here. And there you go, Beth got her dress here. Yay. And there is a pumpkin hidden up here that has a great prize in it. And 2 pumpkins hidden downstairs. I'm going to sneak over. Oh, hi, Frankie. I didn't see you. So I'm going to just sneak back this way a little bit if my avatar will move. On the other side of the building, we have some tours from past and some pictures. I'm trying to just cam over there for you. Lag is always a little challenging, isn't it? And if you touch these pictures that you can see on the other side, they'll give you a note card that tells you about some of the past tours that we've had. Also, we have a wonderful website that Spiff and Kat manage for us. Oops, wrong screen. And it has all the events and things that we have offered. We have a Flickr page that Spiff also maintains for us. It's really a little laggy here. People are stuck, I think. But if you come over, oh, we're getting closer over by this house. There's some more pumpkins for you. And our next meeting is November 4th. We're going to O'Hare Gap, which is an Irish sim. And after that, we're going to a beautiful Chinese sim. And then an ancient Alexandria, which, to be honest, I think it's an Egyptian sim. And then we're having our winter party. The Virtual Pioneers are great party avatars, so we're having a virtual party coming up. So we hope we see people here. It's a great group of educators and friends of educators. Anyone who's interested in history and learning about cultures is welcome to join us. I think that's about it from me, Spiff.
Okay, Serena, thank you very much.
You're
Great
welcome.
Tour.
Thanks.
All right, folks, our next destination is going to be the Virginia Society for Technology and Education, Vistey Island. And Visti, whose vision is to be an influence in technological innovation, in education, and be recognized as an agent of change across the Commonwealth of Virginia, recognizes that Visti Island and Second Life is dedicated to promoting excellence in education through professional development endeavors for its membership base and the wider educator community in a multi-user virtual environment. They meet every Monday night at 5 p.m. Messel time, and Marie Booz is going to show us Visti as Mandy Mimulus as it looks this Halloween. Please take it away.
Thank you, Spiff. Great introduction. Hello, everyone. I'm sort of here in spirit on my broom, and I'm here on Visti Island, which is the Virginia Society for Technology and Education. And behind me here, I have Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin Patch. And our community center is the building that is directly behind my ghostly avatar. We've been here for about 4 years, and we hold a meeting every Monday night. We do all sorts of things. We network, we go on tours, we have building classes, we have speakers coming in. But every Monday night, our membership can count on us being here for some sort of event. And Halloween, we just love to celebrate. Serena said that, Virtual Pioneers loves parties. I don't think anyone in Virginia would question the parties that Visti can put on, but Halloween is one of our most favorite times. Over the years, we've held several different events. I believe the first event we had a dance, a costume dance. The next year, we actually hosted a contest where our members would come in and decorate haunted houses, and then we had a sort of like a vote on who had the spookiest house. We've also had live concerts, and last year we had the Great Pumpkin visit, and that's where Charlie Brown is here. But this year we decided to have a spooky forest, and I've invited a couple of the facilitators from Visti. We have Jazz Mimo and Thunder with me, as you can see, standing right there next to Charlie Brown. And I have to tell you, Thunder and Jazz can put on some really great fun events here at Visti. I sort of do whatever they ask me to, I'll do. But these two gals really know how to shop. They know how to entertain. They know how to network. They are great mentors for newbies into Second Life. I'm going to take you on a broom ride tour, but I'm going to hold off just for a bit because the last time I tried my bicycle and I got lagged out. So let me just sit on the broom for a little bit longer. Every year on Visti, we have actually added a new part to our island. We've added, of course, we have our virtual Jamestown 1607. We have our Powhatan Indian Reservation. We have Natural Bridge, which is a geological formation from Western Virginia. We have the, let's see, we've got someone in my camera view here. I'm just going to try to move over here. We have the first Africans in Virginia. Last year we added Luray Caverns, which is underneath the building behind me that you can walk down and take a tour of Luray Caverns. And this year we added a special guest, a good member, Cyrus Hush, and his Expedition Central have now joined Visti, and he has his own parcel here on the island, and all of his links to all of his tours are here. So we encourage everybody to come out and see Expedition Central in their new home. So from here, I'm going to take a broom ride, and I invite everyone to come out and grab a broom. The brooms are over here behind Jazz. You just give a click on this little broom under this red arrow, and you too can be flying a broomstick across Visti Island. And we had broom races going on last night, as well as a couple of games that we were playing. Our pumpkins here have some free gifts in them. You can go ahead and gather a broom. You can also take a tour through the haunted forest. And I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear all the spooky sounds. Just let me turn on my mic and see if that will help. But we have the spooky forest, and if you keep going, you can gather your candy inside this hollow. And we have a couple of spooky treats in here. I won't give away the surprises. I'll let you come and be haunted on your own, but I will tell you Thunder will not come in here. She gets too spooked out. And as Spiff mentioned, we meet every Monday night at 5 p.m. Second Life time here in Vista Island. And next week we are having our Halloween party, which is going to be an alien event. Cyrus is going to launch the spaceship over Vista Island, and we're going to take off, and we encourage everybody to come dressed in alien costumes on Monday night. I think that's about it, Spiff. I can't think of anything else.
All right. Great job. Love all your displays. Big fan of Charlie Brown. All right. Well, let's move on in our SimCrawl tour. Our next location is going to be Edovation Island, and the official home of the Virtual Education Journal. Crawl on in, a tour of VEG headquarters, and get a copy of the latest issue of VEG, hot off the presses. And Roxy and BJ are going to show you the Spook House, if you dare. And invite you to wine and cheese on the piano gazebo. So Roxy and BJ, take it away. You're up.
Welcome to Edovation Island.
Hi, everybody.
Edovation Island's where you find the headquarters of ISTE's SIGVE Virtual Education Journal, more fondly known as VEG. Because with each issue, we want to make sure that you devour every morsel and veg out. This past summer, VEG celebrated its first anniversary with the launching of an entire tribute for the event, which was Lightning Productions putting on a Jimmy Buffett concert. It was amazing. Everyone had a lot of fun. And we're especially proud that this issue of VEG has a theme of When Two Worlds Collide. And it's the fall issue, and it's just arrived. So please, just in front of me, there's a billboard, and you can click on that billboard. But the important piece is the concept of two worlds colliding isn't in a negative context. The concept is that two worlds, the virtual and the real world, are colliding. So not in a violent way, but definitely in a forceful way, where there's a real impact on the real world and the virtual world. It's already happening. So see for yourself with this latest version, or issue of VEG magazine. As we move forward, all you have to do at the previous location was touch the sign, and you'll get a note card that has all the information that you need. So if you'd like to know more about VEG magazine, you simply click on that, get the information, you can go out and read that issue. As you walk back toward the gazebo, you can see we have an area where Lightning Productions is able to show those concerts. It's a little hard to see from here. It's down toward the back. I'm trying to get a little bit better look at it. There we go. You can kind of see the word saloon up in the background. And it was a really, really interesting show. So tonight we set up the gazebo for Halloween fun. We're going to move in here, but before we do, I want to make sure that you see the banner above, so that if you click on that banner, you get a free Halloween hat, and if you're a guy, you get a staff, and if you're a lady, you get a teddy bear. And we also want to make sure that you do the trick-or-treat candy bowl, and if you do, there are a lot of really exciting goodies to choose from. And of course, it isn't a party without food. So as all of our events have, we've got an incredible array. So you can see over here on my right, we have a whole series of Halloween treats, and on my left, a more traditional fare with wine and cheese and my favorite, shrimp cocktail. The Halloween area has some interesting things. For example, I think we have zombie punch and witch's punch and some really ghoulish favorite foods that you can indulge in. And those include eyeball cupcakes, if you're really into that thing. But this year we've really resurrected one of our favorite rides. It's the Spook House. And the Spook House is, let me get oriented here. Have to get around the table. But it is in front of us. You can see it in the background there. And the hope is that you'll come back and enjoy the party food and experience Innovation Island. But please take advantage of this Spook House. It's really an interesting ride. We can hold up to 4 avatars at a time to make it through this event. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer so you can see. There's a ramp to walk up, and once you do, you can summon a ride car. Let's see if we can get a better look at that. Okay. To my left is a box, and you simply have to touch the box, and you can res a, let's see if I can do that. You can res a ride car. It has 4 seats, and you just click on one of the balls that will seat you in the ride, and you can take off and have a really incredible experience here. So the Spook House will be with us through Halloween, and feel free to just explore all of Innovation Island and come back whenever you choose. Please take advantage of the new issue of Veg. It is really, in my biased opinion, a really spectacular issue. So bon appetit and veg out. So devour every morsel. It's really delicious.
Hey, BJ, it looks like you're going for a ride.
Looks like. Enjoy, people.
Happy Halloween.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, BJ. Thanks, Roxy. Looks like a lot of fun's going on over there. Our next location is going to be 8 Arizona PBS, and this is the Stop Honor Sim for the local Arizona-related PBS education finds. Come search the historic San Xavier del Bac mission or climb the San Francisco Peaks. Hang out in the Little Red Schoolhouse and enjoy some new PBS resources for educators. Found these days in the clouds. Spooky Fun may offer some prizes for those of you who wish to seek and find. Kim Flack, Kimmer Jameson, is going to tell us a little bit about this new location. Hey, Kim.
Hi, thank you, Spiff. If you are teleporting over, this may be your first time visiting our area of the sim. I know in talking with the virtual pioneers with Serena and Spiff, I've held off giving any tours yet because we're not quite done with the mission. And if you happen to wander over, I hope you'll be very careful. There's been a horrible accident, and we have actually taped off part of the mission because there's been a horrible crime. I was working on putting up some tape earlier. We've actually had the police there earlier today. It looks like there's been a horrible, horrible accident. I'm not sure if there's been some lag there that have kept the police away, but we do have the mission, San Xavier del Bac, over on the far end of the sim. So if you are able, I know it's a horrible, hideous accident. It is a historical build. We had the builders from Steelhead that joined us and did this beautiful build of the historical mission that's in Arizona. I won't tell you exactly where or what year it was built in real life because it was built from historical photographs. You'll find signs that are part of the build. That's right, Kurt. And I'll make my screen bigger so you can see. If you're watching on Google Hangout, there's signs that say that are signposts on our corner of the sim that will launch web pages that are from our PBS videos that will take you to URLs that allow you to play some videos. So when you have time to come back and explore, it will tell you a little bit more about the Arizona story. I'll also post the little machinima that I made for you to tell you from the point of view of the victim of the crime who was there, but that's all gone now. There are 3 little brown cats that are hidden somewhere on the sim. So as you explore, if you happen to find a little brown cat that you come across, if you're the first person to find the little brown cat and you click, you'll find my real life email address. Well, we happen to have some prizes that I will mail you, snail mail, old school style, or maybe FedEx you for your classroom, some fun children's books or a DVD. I know, old school, but sometimes people like it. I can't give you the exact name of the animal, but it's a very fun Arizona animal, and it's a tale that relates to the 3 little pigs. Or we have a fun Celebrate Arizona, because it happens to be Arizona's 100th birthday this year, called Celebrate Arizona. Or we have a DVD from our Arizona Stories collection. So each of the 3 little brown cats will send you to directions on how to answer the trivia question and email me the answer, but they're hidden either in the mission or somewhere on my little corner of the sim. And if you're ever wondering why it happens to be a little lonely here, I use this portion of the sim to share what exactly Second Life and virtual worlds can do, not only for educators, because we're out sharing Second Life with educators across Arizona, but also with PBS. Yes, you can pet the cats. You can click on them too. That's how you'll find how to answer the trivia question, and that's where you'll find my email address. But also to share with other PBS outreach people, because I'm one of several outreach people across the nation, and many times what you guys do with machinima and with avatars is a total mystery to them. And when I have been on World of Warcraft, or when I've seen the machinima that you guys have done at ISTE, they are baffled and amazed. And when I made my machinima in the office today, I had the creative services people completely in awe, because they're part of a television station and they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars making video. So just know that you guys are amazing in what you do. One last little note, I just want to share with you that inside the schoolhouse, this is actually a real historical Little Red schoolhouse in Wickenburg, Arizona. The sign will tell you more. I've made some lovely clouds to sit on. Well, I didn't make them. I actually purchased them because I'm an expert shopper on Second Life. While you're sitting here, I do hope that you will take some time to enjoy some of the wonderful things that PBS Kids and PBS Kids Game Lab has to offer. They are working on things that they would love your feedback on, and so if you just take some time to enjoy the websites that are here, they would enjoy your feedback that you have to offer your pre-service and graduate students and your own K-12, whatever their age are, have to offer, and the websites are all here, whatever you choose to click on. So that's a big part of what I do. And that's my challenge to you. I hope you find the 3 little brown cats.
Hello everybody, this is Spiff Whitfield again. In our last tour is going to be of SIGVE, the home of the Special Interest Group for Virtual Environments, which is part of ISTE, International Society for Technology and Education. We have our space designed for Halloween, but you can stop by at any time if you're an educator or anyone interested in virtual environment education, and come and chat with us. One of my favorite spots is this little campfire that we have our office hours here, and oftentimes you'll see quite a few of us sitting here chatting on Tuesday nights and discussing the latest virtual environment issues of the day, and having meetings and discussing things that happen within our group. So it's a great space for us to meet and chat. And also, I might add, look out onto the beautiful water environment that was created by Our building was created by Serena Offcourse and Techplex engineer, so great building skills there. Within here is kind of our docent area where we meet people. And we've also got some goodies here, some candy and some free Halloween gifts. Look at that, little ghosts. Over here we have our area for presentations, and we usually have our SIGVE group, our SIGVE speaker series here, and that's the third Tuesday of every month at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Second Life Time. But we've had some great speakers here that come and talk about our what they do with virtual environments, and you can see from the board over there, Kitely was our last presentation. So if you're looking for a new and interesting virtual environment, check out Kitely. Let's zoom over here. We do have a top floor here that has a wonderful little library for meetings and discussions. It has a magic table so that the more you sit there, the more people and chairs appear. And oh, we've got a little goblin up here right now, a little ghost. Over here is a nice area for chatting. And I might add, beyond here is a beautiful view of our landscape across the way there. So, waterfall. And let me just head on back down because there's still more to see and more to do here at SIGVE. And we really are a group that's, while we are kind of fun-loving and very approachable, we're very serious about using virtual environments to engage students in learning, whether they're elementary or middle school, high school, you name it. You'll see over here we've got, again, for our Halloween setup, we've got a ghostly graveyard. Let me jump over here. Over here, Cyrus Hush has created an awesome little bulletin board over here for all kinds of websites